Hello and welcome to Raise Talk, the show where we talk about RVC's Raise program from a graduate's perspective. Joining me today is Johanna. How are you today?
Pretty good, thank you.
Awesome. Now, first of all, how did you discover the Raise program? When did you hear about it? It's something I've never heard about.
Well, actually, the RAISE program was given to me by Jefferson High School, the counselor for seniors. The year that he was going to graduate, for him to pursue more, a career in college. So they said that this program was actually a really good program.
So it's not for you, but it was for your son.
It's for my son, yes, not for me personally.
Okay.
It's for the parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's awesome to hear. And what made you want to put your son in it? And how did you do that? What was the process like?
The reason why I wanted to actually have him participate in the RAISE program was because I wanted him to actually have a feel of college without the stress and the anxiety that everybody goes through. And with that program, realistically, it helped him a lot because he was able to continue studying in his own pace. And he was able to actually learn how to control his anxiety and learn how to be an advocate for himself.
Awesome. And then what does your son want to achieve after he graduates from college?
He actually wants to do mass communication. He wants to be a director. He's infatuated with Japanese culture.
Okay.
So he's into a lot of action figures. I forgot what's the other thing that he likes to do. Power Rangers and all that good
Power
stuff.
Rangers are pretty awesome.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you'd maybe want to add about your son? Has he talked to you about his experience here in MassCom?
He actually has, and he loves it. He says that everybody here is actually very understanding. He's able to ask as many questions as he actually wants. And he likes to make sure that everything is perfect and set. So he's an overthinker.
That's. I think a lot of us are here.
Yes.
I'm sure a lot of us are here. Well, we're going to take a short break, and after that, we're going to take a look at some stuff you might have brought with you.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Thank you.
My dearest Jessica, love itself and drunkenness frequently collaborate, but the comparison is moot. Drunkenness, unlike love, is pleasant. So it is of most opposites that love at times must be drastic.
"32 white teeth."
And hello, Joanna. We're back, and I see you have this RVC folder with you today. You can hold it up kind of in this general area of the table, and then show me what it is and talk about it.
Well, actually, this is the certificate that students that participated in the RAISE program actually achieve. And even though it's just a piece of paper, realistically, this has a lot of potential for students who actually go to this program because they feel that sense of accomplishment. So this right here really helps students with any type of ability or disability for them to continue pursuing a career, any career that they want, and they don't have to have an actual option and say, I can't do it. This actually helps them saying, I can and I will, as long as they have the support from everybody, including college, because that's a big play.
Yeah, and I bet as a mom, it's, I don't want to say refreshing, but it feels good to know that your son's out here and doing this, and he has the help and support that he needs.
It does, to be honest with you. As a mom who has a child with certain disabilities, it's really hard for them not to be able to feel like they're able to go out in the real world and try to be somebody for themselves without having that, disability of everybody looking at them because they're not the same as everybody else. And it's a good feeling because that means that as a mom, I did my part and show him how to go about it and let him really be out there on his own.
Yeah, and it takes a little bit of that stress, because you mentioned your son's anxiety and stress being here. It probably takes some of that anxiety and stress away from you too.
It does.
parents worry. That's what they're kind of best at.
Yes,
So.
it is, and it's refreshing to know that he's going to a class where all his peers are not the same, but they have the same, I guess, accomplishments that they really want to go for, and they all put their minds together in a different way of doing things.
Absolutely. It's so wonderful to hear about this story and hear about a program I've never heard about before. I didn't know this existed, and I did a lot here at RVC,
Yeah.
so I'm glad to know this is a resource for people, and I'm glad to know that your son feels like he belongs here at Masscom, because we're a good place down here.
You guys are amazing.
Yeah, and so this is all the time that we have today, so thank you so much for being here, Joanna, and we will see you next time on Raise Talk.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.